Okay, hello YouTube, Skywatcher13 here to talk to you a little bit today. I've got a little bit of a cold if I sound stuffed up, but I just wanted to talk to you guys just about a few things that have been going on. I've had a lot of comments on my past few videos. A lot of people making some silly comments like saying things like Comet Elenin is not going to be the end of the world. Well, never once did I say it's going to be the end of the world. I don't think this comet is even going to hit here. It's definitely not going to be something that blows our planet up or extinguishes all life. But, there's a lot of things going on here that are worth watching. So, I'd like to just take a look at a few of the things that are going on. So, let's take a look here. At my first video, and this is just showing the last three earthquakes that we've had since the alarm was on. February 27th, September 4th, and that 2009. Well, if I click over here, it's something I found out yesterday, um, that somehow got by me that each of those three earthquakes were exactly 188 days apart, which is very interesting. Someone suggested the possibility that it could be man-made quakes. Which got me thinking a bit hard, but who knows. It is interesting that each time Elenin has aligned with Earth and the Sun, it's been exactly 188 days. They've had a major earthquake each time. If you count 188 days from the last major one on March 11th, it brings you to, lo and behold, today's date, September 15th, 2011. So it'll be worth keeping an eye to see if anything's going to happen out there today in terms of a major earthquake. I have a feeling it won't. We won't be aligned with Elenin until the 26th of this month. So I've just got a feeling we're not going to see a huge earthquake today. But if we do, I won't be surprised because of the 188 days. So it's an interesting video to take a look. Some of the places where I do my research on quakes, the global incident map is probably one of the better ones, and it gives you pretty well updated information. Any quakes that occur around the world, and you can scroll down, as you can see, it gives you a little bit more information about each of them. But what I really want to pull your attention to is this whole area. If you look at my video from last week, you'd see maybe a quarter this many earthquakes. Right there, western United States, Alaska, just inundated with earthquakes. And I know that this is an earthquake-prone area, and they get lots of earthquakes all the time, and many of these are, 4, 3, 2 magnitude. Not really much to talk about at all. But I've been watching these maps for a while, and this is the highest concentration that I have seen so far. So it's worth keeping an eye on. The USGS site as well. Let's refresh that. And that'll basically show you magnitude 4.5 plus earthquakes in the last 7 days. So as you can see, there's been over 200. And we'll give you details of each one if you want to put that. So that's pretty cool. Just a quick look again at the JPL for September 26th. See the sun, Elenin, all in alignment. So we'll be keeping our eyes out for an earthquake on that particular date. As I said, not the end of the world, but a big earthquake could happen somewhere. If I lived on the west coast of the United States, I would be preparing myself for a major earthquake, and if I could possibly get away from the cities, I would be doing that at least until early October. If you just look at the past, every time we've aligned with this object, we've had a major earthquake. So it's worth taking a look at. The next thing I want to talk about really quickly is solar flares, which are my main concern if you want to think about it in the world scenario, would be a solar flare. We get them pretty much quite often in a solar maximum, which we are just entering solar maximum cycle number 24. Basically, this just says on Wikipedia, the solar flare is a sudden brightening observed over the sun's surface or solar limb. It is interpreted as a large energy release up to 6 to 10 to 25 joules of energy. For the 6 is the total energy output of the sun each second. One thing the solar flare can cause is a coronal mass ejection, or CME. It's basically plasma that gets shot out into space from a solar flare. These gamma X-rays can get propelled towards Earth, where they often react with our magnetosphere, the Earth's protective magnetic barrier, and they are what cause the aurora borealis, northern lights. It has been known in the past to have disrupted radio signals, TVs, satellite signals, that sort of thing. And actually, in 1859, there was an event known as the Carrington event, which actually caught telegraph wires on fire. And this article, National Geographic, just basically talks about what would happen if we had a repeat of the 1859 Carrington event in a modern world. And you can check the link, nationalgeographic.com. I'm just going to take a look, but it's pretty scary when you think that all this electromagnetic radiation from the sun can interact with our own planet and can actually cause a surge of electricity into the power grid. This surge could knock out transformers, which we don't even make anymore in North America. We get them all shipped from China. So if they all blew out, we wouldn't even have the means of rebuilding them for quite a while. So, some experts predict that the grid could be down for months, even years, if we were to get hit by a strong X-class solar flare. And you can keep an eye on that, spaceweather.com. Oh, it's an article for September. I'll just put it on today's date. And it says yesterday, September 14th, an eruption near sunspot 1289 held the CME in the general direction of Earth. Now, analysts at the Goddard Space Weather Lab expect the cloud to deliver a glancing blow to our planet's magnetic field on September 17th around 4:30 UT. High-latitude magnetic storms are possible when the CME arrives. And you can, it gives you all the information. The sunspots are that are active. 1289 is becoming really active over the last week. So it's interesting, and you can archive back, see what it's been doing. If you look earlier, not the one on the 7th, and there were a couple of solar flares. And it talks about sunspot 1283, which was very active last week, 2 X classes, and an M class solar flare. So we'll see what happens when it comes back around. The NOAA is also got a Space Weather Prediction Center. To go on here, we'll let you know if there's a risk of geomagnetic storm. A few other oddities I'd like to talk about really quickly. If you don't believe that anything is going on in the world around you, just take a look at a few of these serious news reports. This one talks about Russia building 5,000 more nuclear bomb shelters. We have 5,000 new shelters in Moscow. We'll click to the next one. Just listen to what they're saying in this video. Listen really closely. There you have it. 5,000 kilometer underground complex, ghost cities that can hold millions of Chinese citizens, 5,000 new bomb shelters in Moscow, and the Doomsday Seed Vault in the Arctic, where all the world seeds are being stored. So, it seems like officials are planning for something. You'd be foolish not to pay attention. Um, there you go. This video just basically talks about President Obama, due to be in Denver on the 26th of September now. The alignment for the 26th, some people are saying a lot of different things about Elenin, it's slowing down, all these kinds of things. But I did read a pretty credible article yesterday that said, it could be any time really between the 25th and the 27th that we start to see a true alignment. So maybe someone like President Obama would have information that we don't. And, maybe it is just a coincidence, but I think it's pretty fishy. And he's going to be exactly where we know there's a giant underground shelter on the 27th, which is the same time that all of us watchers are expecting something to go down. So that's worth a watch as well. Just want to mention really quickly as well the article about the ISS that's going to be evacuated possibly in November for the first time in a long time. So you can take a look at that. This article is listed on space.com. There's a few different ones. It's the first time since 2001 that that it would have been abandoned. Now they're saying it's because of a crash of a Soyuz rocket in Russia and supply issues. And that could very well be true, like I said. But all this stuff, you start to see them as more than individual stories. You start to piece them together and put the dots together. It really makes you think about what could possibly be going on. I'll talk really quickly about this next one. Richard C. Hoagland's been saying for a while that Elenin was under intelligent control. Now, I didn't really give much faith at all into the intelligent control theory, although it is kind of interesting when you look at the tetrahedral shape that's been observed, like the 19.5 angles of geometry that Hoagland's been talking about for years. And, it does kind of make you think. So I'll just roll a bit of this video, and you guys can go take a look and make up your mind for yourselves. Look at that. So anyway, those are just a few things that I've been watching. If people want to get out there and call me a crackpot, that's fine. But, I don't think the world is going to end, but I think there's some strange things going on. And it's worth preparing yourself, especially if you have a family. You're all for them, and that's why I'm doing this, and that's why I'm making these YouTube videos, so I can just kind of get the word out. And hopefully somebody will be able to help themselves out based on some of the information I've given them. I am a wilderness guide. I know how to survive in the wilderness. I know how to survive without power. I can take care of my kids for the rest of eternity if I have to, without power. Can you? Alright, stay tuned. More videos will come in the next few days. Let me know what you think about all this stuff, guys. I'll be interested to hear. Take care.